Hey, thanks for staying with us. At about 1:30, New York City has given birth to some of the most prolific writers of all time, like James Baldwin, Emma Lazarus, and J.D. Salinger. But they would be shocked to know how bookstores are disappearing in the city that they loved and wrote about. Tonight, another loss, book culture on the Upper West Side. And that's where we find our Ron Lee. He has tonight's Our Changing City report. Ron.
Cheryl, at this time of night, anyone passing book culture here on Columbus Avenue between 82nd and 83rd Street might just assume that it's closed for the day. Yet despite giving off the appearance of a functioning bookshop, this independent bookstore has been closed for more than 2 weeks and will never reopen here.
People are trying to find other jobs and other bookstores or other places, but it's pretty bleak.
Cody Stewart Madsen is filled with mixed emotions. Just over 2 weeks ago, Madsen says workers were given 5 minutes to exit after marshals enter this book culture location on the Upper West Side. Madsen feels lucky to have been transferred to a sister store in Harlem. However, 12 of his co-workers are now struggling to find work.
Some of the customers are making their way up to these other locations, and it's really hard to see them too and know what a beautiful, special thing was lost.
Many customers looking to enter the store instead found a sign on the door from the building's management company that states due to chronic payment issues and with no real plan to pay off debts, book culture would no longer operate here. This unexpected twist has book lovers of all ages feeling torn.
I got a lot of my books from book culture, and I really enjoyed reading their books.
This store, 5 years, it's been our second house. Since it was here, everybody is nice and cozy. People, kids, all ages come from everywhere.
I would go to that part of town just to go into that book culture shop because it just had so many great things that you couldn't find anywhere else.
In a statement, owner Chris Doblin tells New York One, "This is the saddest and most destructive outcome we had imagined." Doblin also says he will continue to try to raise money so that he can reopen in this area. We are live on the Upper West Side. Ron Lee, New York One. Cheryl.
Ron, thank you for that live report. New at 10, Taxi TV.